right that I feel very confident that we'll see a decision from the courts in this year. In fact, I think I would guess it'll be in weeks, not months. There's some decisions that happened last week that you may have read about, that the judge ruled against the SEC's effort to redact certain information about a very kind of infamous speech that the then director of corporate finance, a guy named Bill Hinman, gave, talking about why ETH, in his view, was not a security. And the court just ruled last week that the notes and emails associated with that are going to be made public and should be public around June 13th. So I think that's a huge win for transparency. But what really calls out is there hasn't been clarity. And despite calls and demands from leaders across the crypto industry, we haven't seen that yet. But as I said, Ripple decided to lean in and fight this fight, both for Ripple but for the whole industry. We've spent a lot of money defending it. And I think what we've called out is really that the government in the United States and the SEC particularly is putting politics ahead of smart policy. And because of that, you're seeing entrepreneurs go overseas. You're seeing companies like Ripple. Most of our hiring is non-US now. Most of our customers, as I mentioned, are non-US. And so I think it's kind of to be expected.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event. And now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, we had Bitcoin and crypto get a good pullback. Right now it's flat. And we have crypto and NASDAQ decouple. We have NASDAQ move up due to AI. We know all about NVIDIA. But when you look at NVIDIA, they're pricing in valuation numbers, guys. They don't hit these numbers. They're pricing in future earnings. So we know once this debt ceiling gets signed, NVIDIA and the rest of these tech stocks will come back down. But majority of these tech stocks have hit a 52-week all-time high. And I'll go over that on the stock channel. And guys, we know we have options and futures expiring tomorrow. And looking at the indicators, I do see us having a decent pullback. Now we have Ron DeSantis says he'll protect Bitcoin if he's elected. And guys, I didn't know Bitcoin needed anyone to protect it. We know the central banks have their hands all over Bitcoin. Remember, this is all about the fourth industrial revolution. Now, guys, don't forget we have back today. And then also looking at the actual indicators, we have yield rates up. We have the dollar getting even stronger, which the stock market definitely should be tanking. Crypto should be tanking, but it's not. Because we know Janet Yellen still has the foot on the gas. And we know the stalling of this debt ceiling has allowed her to keep the stock market up. Now, guys, when we look at volume in crypto, it's still low. And we have Tether and we have USDC. Now, we have stablecoin market shrink for 14th straight month. And then also we have Circle launches Euro-backed stablecoin on Avalanche. The first one was Ethereum. So we see Circle not only pushing the tokenized US dollar, but then also the tokenized euro. Guys, remember, crypto is global. And Circle is pushing fiat currencies, not just the dollar. Now, guys, don't forget about the Fed. Repo at $2.2 trillion. And we know that central banks are raising rates and run off the balance sheet. So therefore, they can destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And guys, we know how they get there, with distractions. And now we have DeSantis throwing his hat in the president race. Instead of Trump running for president and him going for vice president, now you have DeSantis and Trump going against each other. And then, of course, you have Biden. So, guys, we know what that equals. It's going to be a wonderful movie. And then you have the Trump case on the presidential run year. And then, of course, guys, we know going towards the end of the year, going into the beginning of the year, we know those drums are going to start beating louder. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale sending about $22.5 billion. Now, we have Bitmain invest $5 million in Hong Kong-based Meta Alpha's Grayscale-based fund. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Bitpanda partners with Coinbase to help Europe's banks offer crypto to customers. And guys, what did Brian Armstrong state? Remember, I played that video probably about 3 years ago. He was creating a new digital economy. Now we have crypto trading platform BitGet to offer off-exchange settlement with Copper's Clear Loop. And guys, of course, this is for institutional investors, which it should be made for retail investors. The same way when we look at Germany, we see a lot of institutional investors coming into crypto. Now we have Binance Pay sees growing interest in Africa, Eurasia, and Eastern Europe. And guys, we know that's by design. And we have Binance launches NFT loan feature. And guys, what do we know? We're going into a bear market. And we know these exchanges are nothing but banks. And we know the whole point of you offering a loan, so therefore you can make money off of what? That's right, the fees. They want to fee you to death. Now we have Sam Altman's WorldCoin raises $115 million. And guys, we know we're seeing trillions of dollars coming in to this digital transformation, the fourth industrial revolution. And billions of dollars are coming into AI. Now we have Polygon co-founder says gaming is the largest scale opportunity for crypto. And guys, we know this is a fact, and we know gaming is going to get the millennials and Generation Z inside the metaverse. You're playing a game, having fun, while getting adapted to the new economy. And that's the whole purpose of Roblox. You have a whole generation that's buying tokenized goods. And we know in Korea they've been using tokenization in their gaming. But then not only are you going to be playing the games, but then you're going to be earning money while playing games. So you're having fun and making money. We know the NWO dangles that carrot. And then lastly, guys, we have Ripple acquires Pantera stake in Bitstamp. And guys, where is Bitstamp located? That's right, Luxembourg. And those who've been with me from the beginning know this is not by coincidence. If you go look at Liberty Reserve map, and also Chris Larson old videos, he's in Luxembourg. And Bitstamp is the second largest XRP market for crypto exchanges behind Binance. And guys, again, we're seeing Ripple move along overseas. So like I told you, this Ripple XRP versus SEC is nothing but a movie to kick the United States regulation can down the road. Because remember, the fourth industrial revolution rises in the emerging markets, the BRICS nations led by China the Dragon, and you're going to be witnessing the fall of America to Babylon along with the United States world reserve currency. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.